Hey YouTubers, welcome to part 2 of me moving to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Part 2 is longer and maybe even more rambly and possibly more boring than part 1. But in part 2, we're going to cross the Mackinac Bridge. Hope you enjoy.
I was fiddling. I got to change mics. That microphone died. So that vehicle up there, that's a Rivian truck that passed me and then just hung out for a while. And then he sped up to pass this car. I think if I could get an electric car, I think I'd like a Rivian, but I think they're about 100K. Which you go, oh my God, that's insane. Go buy a new pickup. See what a new pickup costs you. If it ain't garbage, it's close to that. 75, 80 grand. All right. If we catch up to him a little bit, then I will zoom in and talk about it. But if I don't, I'm not trying to. It is really windy again. I'm getting a little tired of all the wind on all my drives. The trees don't look like it, but trust me, it's pretty windy. It's pretty buffeting. Doing about 72. Eddie's a champ, man. Scares me every now and then, but Eddie's a champ. 5.9 liter. If you got a choice, if you're looking at one of these old Dodges, get the 5.9. The 5.2's not bad, but get the 5.9. I swear to God, it's just so darn windy. I'm going to listen to some music and let this record for a little bit. It might be as windy as last time. It's just blowing me all around this place. We'll keep going. Yay, gonna cross the bridge and a lot of wind again.
I really wish I could time travel and make Eddie brand new again in 1999 leisure travel. I think would be the best Class B you could ever buy. But he's older now. Seriously, brand new, I think he'd still be the best Class B ever.
Okay, I'm going to save space on this. Listen to the new Linkin Park stuff. I like it. You know, nobody's Chester, and some people get mad about the whole thing, but I like her voice. I think she's good, and I like Linkin Park, so I'm going to listen to it. But you're not going to, because I'll get a strike.
Maybe the best answer to my RV search is take 20, 25 grand and say, make him brand new.
The voice is just a few miles behind me. Seems like the wind has died down a little bit. Just some gusts now. Let's hope it stays that way. 80 miles to the bridge. Eddie's running well. 70 miles an hour still. Filling up the air ride. Not as often as before. Seems to do a little better once it warms up. Not that it's warmed up outside, but... And it looks like, again, Gaylord's gas prices are higher than St. Ignace over the bridge, so I'll wait till we cross the bridge. Might save some money. All right, gonna keep going. Talk more later as we near the bridge so I can become a Yooper. I've seen 3 white Rogues since Costco. None of them have been G. Just been 3 other people in white Rogues. It's a good testament that I guess even in a moving truck or in Cousin Eddie, I'm doing decent keeping my speed up. It's hard for her to catch me. Yeah. All right, gonna keep driving. Just that thought hit me. I'll go back to listen to music. I'm tired. Vinny, I talked about Vinny. He's doing much better. He gave me a fright there for a while. He really had us worried because food was going right through him. Got him on his pills. He don't like them, but he's doing well. And he's back to... he was hungry at about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, so he starts scratching on doors. That woke me up. And it works for him because I get up and give him food, so he'll leave me alone. And then the one thing I'm not going to miss about my house too much in Dayton is I think it's mostly robins. They believe the day should start at about 5 a.m. And they are some loud, loud birds. I don't know if that's common for robins. I had kind of forgot about it, but oh my goodness. They're just carrying on and carrying on. Here's another cop. I haven't seen nearly as many as in Ohio, but seen a lot of cops. And about, let's see, what do we got? We got 66 miles, or I'm going 66 miles, 64 miles to the bridge. And he stayed there eating his donuts or whatever he's doing. Only time you want a cop is when you need a cop. And I don't need a cop right now, so leave me be. Leave me be in this old van struggling. It's not struggling. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm still driving into a wind. The voice says she doesn't feel it at all in the car. And as I'm looking in the trees, nothing's moving. But it sure feels gusty. And as I look at some of the flags flying, they're moving pretty good. So there's some wind going on. But I'll pay a little bit less for gas over the bridge, which doesn't make sense. But that's what we'll do. It's when I looked on Gas Buddy, it looked like it's even cheaper in Manistique, but I think I might need it before there. So we'll get it in St. Ignace, most likely. All right. Let's see if these people are going to go or if they're going to podunk around. When you're on that ramp, hit it. Go, people. Get up to speed. All right. No white road yet, but we'll keep looking. That's pretty, don't you think? I think I mostly show you that most times. Might have to figure out this Osmo Action 4 because it seems like the landscape gets blown out. Oh, there's some wind still. I felt that. That the sky blows out the trees, at least on this view. I'm going to plug it in to make sure I'm plugged in and charged up as we cross the bridge. Might be the last time I cross the bridge in a very long time. Huh. Maybe this year we'll cross it on foot. We'll see. So we're about 13 miles to the bridge. It is windy again. It's gusty. Because, the trees, it's hard to tell when you're driving. You got to really look at them to see them moving. But yeah, it's kind of windy. The voice still has not caught me. Part of me wonders if I should wait for her or just go. I am not going to wait. I think I'm just going to go. I'm tired, like I said last time we were talking, or I was talking here. I've been up a lot since early. And yeah, it's time to get over the bridge. We'll be doing that in a minute here. All right, stop. Oh, that could be her catching me. We'll see.
Vehicles pulling trailers and enclosed semi-truck trailers. Reduce your speed to a maximum of 20 miles per hour. Turn on your four-way flashers and utilize the outside lane. Strong winds are blowing across the surface of the bridge. Please exercise appropriate caution. The Mackinac Bridge Authority is monitoring wind speeds at various points along the structure. Additional steps will be implemented if conditions change. Please tune to AM Radio 530 or 1610 for updates. Drive carefully and have a safe crossing.
Yay!
As long as current road conditions exist.
Contractors work to resurface sections of the Mackinac Bridge from March until late May. Only one lane will be available for each direction of travel. No passing is permitted.
It is a beautiful bridge. It is a very beautiful bridge. The maximum speed is 35 right now. I'm going to do what they say again and probably hold the steering wheel a little tighter than I want to. Well, be awake crossing the bridge. The voice says she's very, very tired. I'm feeling the wind now too. I tried to tell you, and then I tried to talk myself into like, it's not windy, but it's windy. It's always windy. Oh, there's a guy in front of me that's going to go even slower than me, I think. Okay, here we go. Right now, I think technically I'm a Michigander. When I get to the other side of this, I'm going to be a Yooper. I would really like to cross this one of these days where it's not blowing like crazy. My goodness. Okay. We're going to be on the grates. Yay, grates. Yeah, they want 20.
Utilize the outside lane. Strong winds are blowing across the surface of the bridge. Please exercise appropriate caution. The Mackinac Bridge Authority is monitoring wind speeds at various points along the structure. Additional steps will be implemented if conditions change. Please tune to AM radio 530 or 1610 for updates. Drive carefully and have a safe crossing. This message will repeat as long as current wind conditions exist.
Contractors work to resurface sections of the Mackinac Bridge from March until late May. Only one lane will be available for each direction of travel. No passing is permitted, and speed limits have been reduced to 20 miles per hour for loaded trucks and 35 miles per hour for all other vehicles. Wide load vehicles will be allowed to cross once per day from 7 to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Please take your time, enjoy the crossing, and drive with caution for everyone's safety.
This is WHNC, licensed to and operated by the Mackinac Bridge Authority. Currently, we are experiencing winds of
I took some
sufficient force in the
pictures.
Straits area to issue a warning to
Put
all
the camera
motorists
down.
currently on the bridge and those preparing to cross. Examples of vehicles which are especially vulnerable to high winds
Put some
are
more air in the
pickup
air
trucks with
ride.
campers, motorhomes, vehicles pulling trailers, and enclosed semi-truck
I'm doing
trailers.
35.
Reduce your speed to a maximum of 20 miles per hour. Turn on your four-way flashers and utilize the outside lane. Strong winds are blowing across the surface of the bridge. Please exercise appropriate caution.
Nobody likes strong winds blowing across the bridge.
I'm closer than it looks to the car ahead of me, but also I don't feel the need to be right on top of people on this bridge. Just give everybody some space because you end up stopping half the time.
As I've said before, all right, Elf Boy, I'm not speeding. I'm doing 35. This van, we'll see how he does. Be a good boy, Eduardo. Be a good boy, Eddie. He gets on the grates. He gets really pretty squirrely. It's very disconcerting. Oh, it's beautiful, but I'm going to watch the road. Because again, if you've never seen me cross the bridge, one of the countless times it seems like I've crossed the bridge now, kind of afraid of heights. Not a big height fan. Yeah, there's some squirreliness to him. So we're just going to go calm. Doing 30. Not super squirrely, but just enough so you know. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful bridge, the Mackinac. Again, you got to be ready when you go by these posts when it's windy, especially, and when there's semis. Dude, you're over the line. I like hugging the line. That's my job. I'm not hugging it today. It's raining too? That's cool. Oh, it's funny though. It's not as bad as in the truck the last time. It's still windy, but it's not as bad. I ain't passing nobody. Who do you think I'm gonna pass? There, we need to do the windshield wipers a little bit. Oh yeah, there's the There's the wind and the wiggle at the same time. Put some air in the air ride. So see, I ain't too bad. I can do all this stuff one-handed. I don't have a death grip. I don't have a loose grip on it though either. I'm holding the steering wheel. Now back to both hands. Oh, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful out there. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're staying at 30. Whoa. Okay, that felt funny. I don't know if that was wiggle and wind at the same. Oh yeah. I won't hate being off the grates. Nope, I don't hate being off the grates.
It seems like almost every single vehicle slows down when they get on the grates. It's funny.
So they're doing a lot of work to this bridge. Oh, it's still windy. And it's all downhill, this point. So I'm just coasting down and speeding up. Oh. Guy behind me's got a decent amount of distance, but the person behind that car is right on their bumper. I don't understand people. Like, I'm probably 4 car lengths behind this car, because where are either of us going? GoPro, or not GoPro, this makes it look further, but about 4 car lengths. I'm about to say it. I think I can call myself a Yooper. Now, born and bred, they ain't gonna consider it, but I think I'm a transplanted Yooper now.
I don't think too many kids born in Brooklyn end up moving to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's windy, but not like in the truck. It needs more air in the air ride.
More and more I've started thinking, I've started begging the voice too. I want to do the bridge walk this year.
What do you think they're gonna charge me? 4 or 10? I'm gonna be an optimist, but it's gonna be 10, I think. Let's see what they say.
It really isn't going to take too much begging because I think she wants to do it too. And it would just be a fantastic experience walking across that bridge. I think it'd be really cool. Maybe scary.
Hello.
Hi, 10.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm a van, sometimes I'm a camper, right?
Well, because it bows out
Yeah.
like that, that's why you're classified as a camper.
Yep. Have a good day. Oh, you rang it up as 4, though. She rang it up as 4 and then charged me 10.
I don't get mad. It's just a fun guessing game. Playing What's the Price Today?
I'm over. Now I gotta find gas.
So I did get gas in St. Ignace, and the voice went flying by as I gassed up. No sense in us both sitting and waiting. Let's keep moving.
Well. St. Ignace? $3.29 for gas. Yikes. I think I'm a Yooper now. Okay. I'm going to drive. I'm smiling. I'm happy. I might turn this around in a second. Yeah, I might do that. Let me check. This is where I started keeping the mic here. And again, I lost the thing, so I don't know if it makes noise or what it's doing. I think I can go faster. I don't know. Yeah, I can. Get some air in this. Eddie's doing great. It was a little windy on it, a little squirrely, but not bad. That one didn't even get my blood pressure up. and the voice did pass me. I don't think I'll be catching her, but we'll see. This place, Esposito's Pasties. I've been considering giving it a try, but it ain't happened now. I just drove by it. Oh, it's good to be in a Yoop. Might be good to be a Yooper. I've been away in thought on most of this drive, you know. Never would have thought this is where my life was going to go, you know. Never thought I'd be this lucky, and I feel pretty lucky. And I'm going to be ready for a good sleep. We got some stuff again to do tomorrow, but then I'm going to request a few days where we can just not, you know what I mean? Like not see people, not bother people. That's one way to do it, dude. Oh, you're backing in. All right. I don't think that person has done that a lot. They'll get it down. Give them a chance. Okay, so my wallet's up there. Can't forget my wallet because, again, like the stuff that I took up in the truck, it's in storage. Eddie's going to be parked here, and then I got to get my car and then go to the house. So Eddie's got a covered place to be parked, which is nice, at least for a little while. Then we'll figure out how we're going to get everything all situated, which will be interesting. But I'll grab some of the stuff out of here, and then we'll come back tomorrow, and I'll grab some more stuff out of here. But it's good to be in the U. It's very good to be in the U. It's kind of bad that it didn't work out that we crossed it together, but we're both tired, and I don't think either one of us thought, well, let's sit and wait for the other one. Nobody wants to play that game. So, yeah. That's all I got. There should be some pretty stuff to see coming up, so I'll turn this thing around and show you that. All right. But, I put a hoodie on when I just got gas. This is a thrift store find. It's an Noggin hoodie. Kind of like it. I'm wearing it a lot because it's thin, which isn't bad, which isn't a bad thing because even in the summer up here, sometimes you could use long sleeves and even a hoodie at night. It can get chilly, and I don't know if it's ever going to warm up anywhere, but we're going to keep going that way, west. All right, that's it for now. I also got to say, I'm driving dead into the wind now, so the van's working a little bit harder. It's harder to keep speed. Maybe I'll put the cruise on for a little bit. Stretch my sore knee and leg out. Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful at what temperature? Like 53 degrees. It's 5 o'clock. Wow. My cruise is not keeping speed. It is not. I set it at 65 and it's doing 60. Oh, somebody's out there in their camper right there on the lake. Sorry about that, 2 cars behind me. I'll use my feet to push the thing. These mics can be a little tricky. Oh. We can talk on the phone if you need to stay awake. Look at the beautiful place I live now. Look at that. Don't I live in a beautiful place, YouTubers? Oh, I was noticing something. I think all that got sent.
As I always seem to tell you, don't come up here. It's too crowded, too many people. The bears are very aggressive, and bald eagles will steal your babies. Don't come up to the Yoop. Come up here. It's wonderful, actually.
All right, YouTubers. Look at the beautiful place I live, huh? I've noticed that my channel, again, never big channel, never a lot of views, but it's really dropped down. And I was watching a different channel of somebody who was getting pretty good views. Then he came to the UP and did quite a few videos, and I watched his views just tank. So, I think people might watch a video or two and go, oh, I thought I'd heard of that Upper Peninsula place. And then they don't have much interest because they don't see themselves going there, here. And maybe the topic just isn't very interesting to most people. I don't know. I think it's a beautiful place. I know there's a handful of you that like it. So I will continue to share what we share. We're really hoping at some point to actually do some friggin' camping soon. So I don't know how soon because it's May, and if you don't know a lot about the UP or anywhere up north, in the Great Lakes area, June's not a great time to go camping because bugs. Yeah. She's listening to an audiobook, so she don't need to talk to me, she says. She said it in a much sweeter way. Oh, it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. That's all I got. I'm going to take a break for now.
On a serious note, the UP is beautiful nature. It's very rural, so you got to be prepared for that. Never thought a New Yorker would want to be here, but I certainly
I
do.
shouldn't have stopped recording, should I? Look at that beautiful Lake Michigan. But yeah, it really feels like I'm driving straight into that wind. Sun reflected on the lake. All right, I'm here. You turn the heat on. All right, now we'll get into the woods. The woods are pretty, but not as pretty as a lake. I am a Yooper now. Tell Vinny he's a Yooper too. Congratulations, Vinny, you one-eared goofball. Last week you made me wonder if this was going to happen, but you're a Yooper too. As she said, she'll tell him when he wakes up. So he's having a much better drive with her than he would with me. I've had pasties from Wildwood before. They're not open yet for the season. I had venison pasties there. They were good. A little dry, to be expected. You got to put a lot of fat or olive oil or do stuff when it's venison. But I liked it. Not that I'm, again, the whole vegan thing, not killing animals, yada, yada. All right. She's very tired and I'm very talkative. I'm excited. I'm glad to be in the U. It's a long time coming. It looks beautiful. Spring is starting to look a little bit like fall almost. All right. Maybe I'll start talking when I got something actually to say other than happy. Manistique, I am going to stop at I'm pretty tired, but I'm not. My mouth is tired. I'm not like falling asleep or nothing. Going to stop at Jack's. Gonna stop at Jack's and sorry about that, and get pasties. It's time for some pasties for dinner because too long a day to do any cooking. So it'll be a pasty day. Next stop, Jack's. How about that? Welcome to Manistique. Welcome to Jack's. Jack's Fresh Market. Oh, come on, car. Or it's not a car. Come on, Eddie. Let's use your brakes. Let's put some air in it. Wow. It'll be deflated by the time I get here. Get back out. All right. We're going to go to Jack's and get some pasties. Let's see what they got. I should look around and see what else they got, because we've seen some neat stuff in there, but you know what? I don't see it happening. I'm going to park like that.
Here's another beautiful section of the Upper Peninsula. I'm going to try to show you more in upcoming videos. I promise.
That was beautiful, huh? Well, I'm picking up pasties, and Jack's didn't have a lot of pasties left. They had 3 freshest one. Oh, $2.99. What are you gonna do? I knew it was cheaper, but I couldn't make it this far. I should have just waited and just put some. Anyways, they had 3 pasties left that were fresh. They were cheeseburger pasties, which I've never had. I bought those. Then they had one really sad-looking rutabaga one, which somebody wanted, that's frozen, so I bought that. And they had a veggie one, frozen, so I bought that. So we got pasties. We're going over this river. It's got a name. Probably a neat river. Got some plant on it. Looks like an old paper mill. I don't know if it's still running. That's a big American flag. I'm tired. We left at, 9:20 this morning? And it is now 6:31. I got some more driving to do. Not a lot, but more. So that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll talk about that stuff later. Once I get the car and get some of the stuff out of Eddie, and then I go take a nap. All right. Beautiful UP. I'm still in a very, very good mood, even though I'm just, got to put some air in this air ride. Even though I'm just still a little tired. There's a sandhill crane. All right, buddy. Glad you were meandering, not on the road. Woo! That's it for now. Oh, yeah, that's it for now. Yeah.
Hopefully, the vast majority of you are not psychopaths, but if you are and you're aware of that, get some help.
Okay, all right, the best weather seems to have been in the Yoop. I don't know what the temperature is. Sun's out. I've killed a lot of bugs. Eddie's hood has a lot of bugs, as does his windshield. The voice told me there's road work and there was a cop up here, so I got to be careful and not speed. I saw a state trooper go the other way, so that might have been the guy. But, oh. So, what time did it tell me I was going to arrive? 6:30? Does that sound right? I don't remember. That can't be right. I have to look at the video. Now it's saying 7:30, which isn't too bad considering driving an old van and lots of wind. It's Memorial Day weekend. I'm sure you're probably just, because I can't tell, you're probably just looking at a close-up of bug guts. So I'm going to let you go. There's a bump coming up. Let's see how bad this bump is going to be. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Not too bad. Thank you guys for being nice. Reindeers are vile creatures, they say. I don't know if that's what they say. Okay, it's 55. I'm going to set the cruise. My cruise just ain't working. Drops way down. All right. It's weird. It dropped way down until it finally caught. Now it's speeding up. 57. Okay.
It's a guy thing, but made pretty great time. 2 gas stops and 1 for the pasties. And now this is where Eddie's going to hang out for a while.
Now there we go. All right, Yoopers. All right, YouTubers. I'm a Yooper. I'm in the car in the Volkswagen. Eddie's undercover. He's got to get unloaded. but it is 7:30-ish, 7:27. Left at 9:20 this morning. So that's a lot of time. That's 10 hours, right? Right? We'll call that 10 hours. Not too shabby. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And he made it without any problems whatsoever. I'm tired. The voice is tending to Vinny, and then I'm almost done. So I hope you enjoyed. We'll see what videos are going to be like now that I'm a Yooper. All right. Have a great and wonderful day.